Hey guys, it's Emma here. I'm so very sorry that I haven't finished this. I'm going to be doing that actually right now. My mama got sick, and so I had to go up to Massachusetts to see about it. Okay, so let's get started. This is going to be part 4 on how to finish this and how to make the billfold inside. Okay, so let's see if I can measure this right here. Okay, let's see. Now, what you want to do, first you need to start out with 8 inches. Let's get the duct tape up. Hold on. This duct tape just doesn't rip out. I'm going to be having another video on my hauls. But yeah, I'll be having a video on all my hauls that I do. Now what you need to do with this color one, it's dirty for some reason. Just cut 16 inches, or do 2 8 inches, because it gets so easier to cut than cutting 2 of them. Okay, just go like this. I have to get out the bottom. Okay, just like this, and then keep going like this, and then get your X-Acto knife, and then just, if you have any leftovers right here, just do that. That up, and then do this side right here, and then just, I didn't even cut it, and then get off. Now you can just set this aside for here. Now cut 16 inches in half right here. Cut it into 8. It's dirty for some reason. And just cut it like that. Okay. Now just lift this up. And that's 8 inches. And now what you want to do, I like some of my things to up right here. So what I'm going to do, you're supposed to stack it to 3, but I stack it into 3 1/2 of 4. So just stack it to 3 1/2 of a 4. Not even, maybe you want to do 1/2 of a 4. That's just the really easiest thing. I'm gonna do 1/2 of a 4, because it's just the really easiest thing to do. And make sure I did that right. Let's see if it's straight. This is how I make sure if it's straight. Just a little bit not straight right there, so I'm going to go like this. Okay, that's perfect. See how it's good and lined up like that? Now I do this so it doesn't stick together. Just lift it up with your X-Acto knife. Don't lift it up from here because it's going to lift up this right here. Just make sure all of this is down. There's no air bubbles. Just lift up right here with the X-Acto knife. And this board is easy to rip off. The swimming board is really not that easy. Okay, so now what you wanted to do with this, do not do anything actually yet. Just put it, you can stick it to your board. I'm going to stick it right here because we're going to have to use a mustache now. Now what we are going to have to do is do the mustache. And then just, hold on, Jenny! I am just cutting. I'm going to do this because you can't see all the way 18 inches over here. So I'm just going to cut 2 9-piece inches. And make sure that you do not line them. Stack them. Sorry about that, my sister wanted my help. She knew I was doing the video. Now just do a straight line right there, and then do a line right there. See, I overlapped it just a little bit. So just do that, and then cut out, and then cut another one up. Cut another 9-inch piece, just like it doesn't have to be straight or anything, and don't overlap it. See, I have a little gap right here. So yeah, so just cut this edge, and then see daisy 9. Make sure you cut 9 inches. 2 9-piece inches. If you have a long enough board, I just can't see it on here. If you have a long enough board, do 18 and then cut it half into 9 because it takes long. But yeah, you might, it's according to if you want it flipped over or not. I might need another 9-inch piece, but it's according to how it looks and stuff. Okay. Now, this is when this board comes in handy. Hold on, let me get these off first. See, when it's just like this, you can just rip it off and just put them at the side of your desk. You don't have to do anything else, but I'm just doing this so I can get my board out. Okay, now just get a board out that actually has measurements on it. Okay, I was making sure that you could see it. Get them on it. And now what you want to do is lay it sticky side up and put it in your own squares. Line it up, and it's going to be 8 inches. So if you want to do 12 to 4 inches, you can. Just make sure it's in your own bubble. Now first, take your first 9-inch piece of your outside. This is going to be the outside. This is going to be the inside. I'm going to do it with really nice trim. And make sure you have a 1/2 inch over right here, and then a 1/2 inch down from it. Oops, got stuck. If it ever gets stuck, you can just rip it off. Just make sure you have 1/2 inch right here, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch at the bottom too. So just do the 1/2 inch. Let me make sure I line it up. Okay, so right there, and then 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch right there, and then just lay it down like so. Now I'm not going to be able to line the mustache up. I would if it would be a mini wallet, but I'm not going to this time. Let me just back a little bit. Okay, so like just lay it down and make sure there's no air bubbles. And you have to trim the sides. What you want to do is, let me make sure that if you can't, let me measure it and see if I can. I think I will be able to do like a 1/2 inch trim, but try to be able to do a trim on the top, a 1/4 inch trim. Just get your other piece like this, and then this is the part where I have to stand up. Just lay it over a 1/4 of an inch. I mean a 1/2 inch on the sides too, and then a 1/4 of an inch at the top. Whoopsie. Lay down, just hold it and then rip off. But it wasn't that bad that time because it wasn't all the way down. But if it falls, just do it down. Remember, 1/4 of an inch on the top, and then a 1/2 inch on the sides. And now just flatten it out. As you can see, there's a little gap right there, right here. And what you're going to do is, you don't have to really measure it. Let me fix this piece. Oopsie. And kind of lift it up so I can move it. Okay, lift it up like this. And I just like to flip it upside down so I know where it's at. You didn't see me. I couldn't see myself, I mean. Okay, you don't even have to line it up in your own bubbles or anything. Just take another, and you don't have to do anything really. Just see if you can line it up. And if you can, that would be the really best thing to do. Trying to see how I can line it up and where I can line it up. Oopsie. Just line it up wherever you think it would look sideways. Don't do it that way because when you fold it, it's going to look like a string banner. You have to do it straight across. Let's see how this looks. It's not lined up, but it looks good. Let me try to see if I can do it this way. And if you can do it a way where you can't tell that there's 3 pieces, then that would be your best bet to go. And if you tape goes like this and string up, the best way to do it, if you don't do anything, you just let it fall. And you're getting tips on this video too. Okay, let me just press this down and make sure I know where I'm at. And just lay this piece down, and then this piece down, and then on top. You can do it straight across right here if you want to. I just think it looks really neat if you do it like how I'm doing it. It's not lined up all the way, but I think it looks fine. And then just trim it where the 1/2 inch is lined up. Just like so. It's lined up and it looks really nice and neat. And then this side, just trim this side too to be nice and neat. Just keep ripping it off. But the reason I'm not speeding it up or anything is because it is a real-time video. Now, real-time means that you show them how to do everything. Now, what you want to do with your X-Acto knife is just pick up one of the edges because it's really hard to get it if you don't have nails. I barely have nails, but at least do a little bit. Okay, so when you flip it over, this is what it looks like. Now, what you need to do is cut off the corners right here. Just cut, and then cut right there, and then right here you just cut in the squares right there. So when you flip it over, it looks really neat. Just like that. Oopsie. Got stuck. And just do the exact same thing on both sides. So when you're done, oopsie, when you are done, it will look just, I'm not finished yet, but when you're done cutting out the pieces, it will look like this. Oop, can't get it up. Like this. You have squares right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. That's so you can fold it over. Now, the first thing that you want to do is flip over your 1/4 inch. Just like so. I have a 10 wallet order. I'm not going to do 10 speed ups or anything. But so now it'll look like this. Nice trim right there. And what you need to do is just flip over your trim. If you're not doing trim, that's fine, but I prefer trim because men can get stuck on it. What you need to do, just lay your wallet on it. Let me flip this over. Lay your wallet right on to where this is at. And I'm just gonna, and then I like it being a little bit oval so you can see right there. Just like so. Whoops, and I was off a lot. And then just like so. Whoops, I just realized that this is off. I'm actually gonna rip this piece off. This was just to hold it. This piece right here, just rip it off because it makes it uneven. You can just sit that right there. And see how nice and neat it looks better now. And then you can just line it up wherever you like. And now the first thing that we are going to do is flip the sides. First I'm going to be doing is this one. And just flip like so. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. But this is one of my orders. It was a man who wanted it, 10 wallets, so he could hand them out for Christmas. He wanted some by Christmas, so I'm having to do those orders. And see how it's just a little bit messed up right there. What you want to do is lift it up and make it straight. See how good that looks now? And now you are going to be doing this side over here. Just make sure that this is lined up straight. And do the exact same thing as I did with the one that was over there. And now if you want to do a little bit half of an inch, then you can do that for the sides. And we are almost done. Now what we have to do is just flip the bottom right here. Just flip it. Okay, I had to make sure I laid it right. And then I fixed it. Okay. And oopsie. Make sure it lines up over your ID. Like so. It's a little bit uneven. So when it's uneven, just try to stretch it out as much as you can. Stretch. Oopsie. I hate when that happens. It gets stuck. And then just like so. And that is why you want to do the bottom last, so that if you mess up or anything, that you can just fix it really quickly. And then you'll have a wallet. But now you need to cut the edges right here so that the cards will fit. Just like so. And then see how I cut it right there? And do the exact same thing on this side. One. And then just cut the sides of the card pocket. That doesn't need it. And then do the exact same thing to the ID. And now don't do it on top right here because this looks messy. Okay. So now we have a mustache wallet on the outside. Looks like this on the outside. Then in the inside it has 1, no hangover, 2, 3 card pockets, an ID, and a hidden pocket. And then in the inside has very nice trim. And now what you want to do for the bottom right here, what you want to do is for the bottom right here is just take a piece of black tape and just outline it right here so no sticky can get up there. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial on how to do it. I will have a haul video up next probably. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you want me to do any more tutorials on how to do anything. But yeah, thanks, bye.